Welcome back to third episode in 21 things to avoid after rhinoplasty surgery. Last episode, I told you about a few things which are very important to avoid after rhinoplasty surgery, like hot showers, etc. This episode, I am telling you more about another 5 things which should be avoided after rhinoplasty surgery. Hi, I am Dr. Sri Prakash Vinakota, Chief Rhinoplasty Surgeon, Microcare ENT Hospitals, Hyderabad. This third part, I am telling you about 11th tip you should not do after rhinoplasty surgery. Don't touch or bump your nose after rhinoplasty surgery. For at least 6 weeks of time, always avoid poking, pressing or accidentally bumping your nose. Even a small hit can disturb the healing process. Why is this important? Means when your nose is healing, the bones and cartilages are still very soft. This is the time when your body repair cells called osteoblasts are busy building new bone. If your nose shifts during this stage with little bumpiness or little hits, it may heal in the wrong position, which can cause uneven shape or long-term cosmetic issues and asymmetrical imbalanced nose. What should you do instead of that? Be extra careful in crowded places. Avoid contact sports, even playful rough housing. Sleep on your back so as you don't roll over into your nose. Wear clothes that don't need to be pulled over your head. Protecting your nose in these first few weeks is one of the most powerful rhinoplasty recovery tips to ensure the final shape of nose looks natural and balanced. Tip number 12. Avoid hot foods after rhinoplasty surgery. After your rhinoplasty surgery, try to stay away from hot or crunchy foods like nuts, raw carrots, or tough meats for at least 2 to 3 weeks of time. Why should you avoid these hot things? Because when you chew hard food, your jaw moves a lot and that movement is directly connected to the base of your nose. This can put strain on healing tissues, cause swelling or even slow down recovery, especially if you had work done on your septum part. The science behind is upper jaw and maxilla. Upper jaw is called maxilla and nose are linked. Strong chewing sends vibrations through this area which can disturb delicate healing. What to do instead of that? Choose a soft, easy to chew foods like rice, dal, pasta, soups, or smoothies. Cut food into small pieces to reduce jaw movement. Stick to a nutrient soft diet to help your body heal faster. Remember, soft food today means a smoother recovery tomorrow. Another thing to avoid after rhinoplasty surgery, 13th one, stay away from spicy and piping hot foods for at least 2 to 3 weeks of time. Eating spicy curries or very hot food right after rhinoplasty surgery may feel tempting, but it can actually slow down your recovery. The spices like chili contains capsaicin, which makes your blood vessels in the nose to expand. This extra blood flow can increase swelling, cause more secretions, and even lead to nose bleed. Instead of spicy food, you can go for soft, cool, and mildly seasonal meals like yogurt, smoothies, oatmeal, or dal khichdis. This not only keep your healing nose safe, but also give your body the nutrition it needs to recover faster. Remember always, the calmer your nose, the quicker your results show. Another thing to avoid after rhinoplasty surgery, you should always avoid flying after rhinoplasty. If you had just a nose job or rhinoplasty surgery, one of the most important things to avoid is flying too soon. Ideally, you should wait for at least 2 to 3 weeks of time before getting on a plane. Why should you avoid flight journey? Aeroplanes have changing cabin pressure and your nose is directly connected to your sinuses and cavities. After rhinoplasty surgery, your tissues are still delicate. Pressure changes can cause pain, swelling, bleeding, and even fluid retention, all of which can affect your recovery. What can you do instead of flying? Postpone non-essential travel. If travel is unavoidable, always speak to your surgeon first. Stay well hydrated and use a saline nasal spray. Keep your nose moist. Wear a mask in the cabin to avoid infections since your immunity may be slightly lower during recovery. Remember, the first few weeks are crucial for healing. Protect your results. Your dream nose is worth the wait. Another thing after rhinoplasty surgery, number 15, the skip tight clothing over your head for at least 2 to 3 weeks of time after rhinoplasty surgery. Why it matters? Pulling clothes over head can accidentally bump your nose, put pressure on it, which might disrupt healing. The science behind it is your nose is delicate after surgery. Even mechanical stress, even slightest, can disturb sutures or trigger tiny bleeding, slowing recovery. So what you can do after rhinoplasty surgery? Stick to button-down shirts or zip-up hoodies for the first few weeks. If you need to wear t-shirt, Lift it carefully from the bottom instead of pulling it over your head. Keep your wardrobe comfy and loose. Your nose will thank you later. We are coming to end in this third episode on 21 things to avoid after rhinoplasty surgery. Next episode, I will tell you more things what to avoid after rhinoplasty surgery. Bye.